Have you ever seen a spaceship that looks like it was designed by someone who has never actually seen a spaceship and might also be legally blind? Mine look like it spawned straight out of the Blender underworld. A cursed dimension filled with tutorials, bad topology, and broken UVs. You know, the kind of shit that makes satellites file for restraining orders and get cyberbullied by Roombas. But then I added a few details to it and hit it with Blender's Discombobulate add-on, and suddenly, it looked like it had a budget. So today, I'm showing you how I went from sad tin can to semi-glorious space beast. Stick around. Now I was technically on vacation this week, armed only with my crap top. You know, that one that freezes if you even look at it sideways. But did that stop me? Absolutely not. I became that guy working on a spaceship on a plane. Somewhere between the turbulence and the terrible coffee, I was up there modeling hulls like it was my job. Because it is. Kinda. So, the first upgrade. Drone docks. 4 of them. Why? Because I thought, what if your mining drones also doubled as a tiny engine booster, or escape pods, like Space Uber, but for ore? Let me know if it's a brilliant game idea or if I need to be banned from thinking on airplanes. Then came the nose job. Smooth the front, make it sleek, aerodynamic, you know, for all that space air. And also naturally I had to add a giant glowing ring, because what even needs a spaceship without a completely unnecessary glowing ring, right? Okay, so let's talk about the actual ring itself. For the mounts, we just used some stretch cylinders. Very simple. The ring itself was made by extruding and hollowing out cylinders with a bit of flair. It was all going great until my normals decided to pull a Cirque du Soleil. For the uninitiated, normals are simply the direction that each face of a 3D model is pointing. If they're incorrect, you'll get strange shading, see-through surfaces, or faces that render backwards. My normals were flipped so badly that I think NASA tried to call me and asked if I had discovered a new axis. It turns out the real villain here is my object origins, hiding in whatever dimension Blender sends your patience to die. Once I wrangled the geometric chaos, I hit it with the Discombobulate add-on to give it a more nuanced look. Predictably, this ended up exacerbating my issue with the flipped normals. Anyhow, we can queue up one cleanup montage, and then slap some materials on this thing, and I think we're good to go. By the way, if you're hoping Blender materials will just work in Unreal, that's cute. About 30% survive the transfer. The rest get imported as blanks. It's still worth the effort to assign the materials where you need them though. That way you have the placeholders there whenever you import the model into Unreal Engine. Once I got the model into Unreal Engine, I added my usual mix of metal and glow. Gave that ring a slow majestic spin, and suddenly it looked like a real ship. Not a great ship, but good enough for now. I'm taking this ship from 0 to, might be worth rendering in 4K, 1 week at a time. Let me know what you'd change or add. I'll even read the funniest comment in my next video. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You might also hit the bell so that YouTube actually remembers that I exist. Next update's coming soon. Fly safe, grab a heart, and I'll catch you in the next one.